Hi, I am Ronald James, and this is my diagnostic assessment. My diagnostic assessment will be on the character Arthur Fleck from the 2019 movie Joker. Arthur Fleck was born and raised in the fictional crime-ridden city of Gotham. He will grow up never knowing his father, and he will grow up living with his mom. His mom, however, was a mentally ill woman who often struggled taking care of him growing up. Given how crime-ridden the city of Gotham was, Arthur will often find himself on the receiving end of many beatings from thugs that plagued his neighborhood. These beatings would be a consistent thing he would have to deal with growing up all the way till he was an adult. Arthur would grow up to be mentally ill himself. He would suffer from many mental illnesses and neurological disorders. One of these neurological disorders was one that caused him to have random, uncontrollable laughing fits requiring medication. These uncontrollable laughing fits would cause him to be ostracized by the people surrounding him. Feeling alone would be something he would struggle a lot throughout his life, and his neurological disorder only added to the situation. Throughout all the difficulties that he faced growing up, Arthur Fleck still aspired to be a comedian in his life. Now, as I have said before, Arthur is shown throughout the movie to be a very mentally ill man, and as the movie progressed, his mental problems seemed to get worse and worse and worse. Now, choosing a mental diagnosis for Arthur is very difficult because he fits a lot of the boxes for many mental disorders. But the two mental disorders that think fits the most with him in this movie would be schizophrenia and antisocial personality disorder. Schizophrenia is a serious mental disorder in which people interpret reality abnormally. It can result in hallucinations, delusions, and extremely disordered thinking. It's a disorder that affects a person's ability to think, feel, and behave clearly. Antisocial personality disorder disregards for other people, tends to lie, break laws, act impulsively, and lack regards to their own safety or the safety of others. Now, there are two scenes within this movie that I think really highlights these two mental disorders. The first scene I'm going to show you is a scene where Arthur thinks he has a girlfriend, but we come to find out that the whole time the girlfriend that he appears to have has been a figment of his imagination the entire time. So here, so here's the clip.
What are you doing here? Oh my God. What are you doing here? You're in the wrong apartment. Come on. Little girl sleeping in the living room. Call someone.
Now, the next clip is something that I think really highlights his antisocial personality disorder because at this point in the film, Arthur has reached a point where his mental health has deteriorated so much. So what surprised me the most about this was how impulsive it was. It really felt like it came out of nowhere, and he just did it with such a lack of emotion, which really caught me off guard because throughout the entire movie, like I said, his mom has been like someone who he's been shown to like care so much about.
But my laugh was a condition that there was something wrong with me. I wasn't. That's the real me. I've been happy 1 minute of my entire fucking life. You know what's funny? You know what really makes me laugh? I used to think that my life was a tragedy, but now I realize it's a fucking comedy.
Now, the treatment options for both these disorders are very similar. Both these disorders require medication, psychotherapy, a support system, cognitive behavioral therapy, or family therapy. Out of all these treatment options, the best one that I would think best serve Arthur would be cognitive behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy focuses on challenging cognitive dissociations such as thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes. The cognitive behavioral therapy will help Arthur identify and challenge unhelpful thoughts he has in his head and to learn practical self-help strategies. I also think surrounding Arthur with a good support system would do wonders in improving his mental health. Now, I'm Ronald James, and this has been my diagnostic assessment.